Alright, so welcome back everyone, and welcome back to Dawn of Man. So I've advanced into the Copper Age. I put some new buildings down. I put a what is known as a workshop. We have no straw though. We've got 5 straw. Now I've just bought that from a trader. We've got the metalsmith. We have the charcoal pit and the pit furnace. As you can see, I have, exactly as I said at the end of the last video, before I was going to advance in the Copper Age, I'm going to reorganise the settlement, which is exactly what I've done. We've got 4 stables. What are you talking about? We've got 4 stables. We have 1 goat, 27 sheep and 10 pigs, but they're actually limited to 10 goats, 10 pigs, 10 of everything else, about 20 sheep. So you can actually limit the population. So I've limited it to 20 sheep and 10 of other animals, which you've only got goats and pigs. We have a ton of grain, decent amount of meat. We're pretty good. Got a lot of wool, which I've been trading. And we've got plenty of grain from Craigie, tons of grain. So we've got 2 granaries here. But you only store grain in the granaries. Just here. The good thing about the granaries is that things last 3 times longer. So that is purely so they can get the stuff off the field. We've got 3 fields. Einkorn, emmer and barley. And some flax over here. That's just to augment our clothing, so we get linen from that. And that is purely just to get the cereal off here and get the grains into the granaries. It's just so it doesn't have to walk so far. So we've got the granaries over here. We've got an extra storage hut, which there was actually starting to fill up every single one of them. Now they seem to have emptied them out. But we have been attacked a few times by bandits with more advanced weapons. I've noticed if they've got more advanced weapons, you can see the extra damage they can do. Like to the watchtowers, the palisades, just basically they seem to go through those pretty much. I'll say if there's at least 2 of them attacking the same palisade, they'd be through that in a few seconds. But if they're actually attacking you with more advanced weapons than you have, as in their tribe's technology is higher than yours, then you don't see weapons on them. I think that's maybe why I haven't seen any weapons apart from slings and the odd bow. When I've got better weapons than you, you don't see them. It's not, I suppose it's sort of part of the game mechanic where you don't get the ability to shortcut into higher, better weapons by taking them off dead bandits and storing them. Then equipping your own people with them. Alright, so you can see we've got the palisade right around. Watchtowers are simply close together, for the time being at least, simply because they have to cover each other. We get a group of 5 or 6 bandits attacking. They can isolate each watchtower unless you pretty much close by each other. I would say 1, maybe 2 gaps between each one. 2 at the most. So we've got a population of 55, population limit of 56. Let me see how long it's taken me to do it. We've got 40 knowledge points, and we've also been through the Copper Age tech tree. We've got everything unlocked. We haven't built anything because we're still waiting for the building to be finished. Alright, so waiting for autumn. Although technically we're actually waiting for these to build this. We need mud. I seem to be more concentrating on the shearing of the sheep. So I'll just show you around a little bit. So we've got the, we've already seen this part. Got the palisade right round. And what I've done, I've noticed you can actually catch the bandits on these You can stop them from being able to swarm into your settlement. So you put these alongside each area where the gates are going to be. And also sometimes between each tower. I don't know what he's doing now. He's idle. He just stood there doing nothing. So I've got this EMAT being put together. So hopefully it's going to join up properly, not have any gaps in it. I was going to sort of try and re-engineer it, which you do have to quite often. So I've got the dolman there, we've already seen that. But I've got the stone circle finished. We've got a few flint mads, but I'm not sure we actually need flint anymore. Okay, so we've got fair structure copper. Ah, copper mine. Okay, oh yeah, of course. Got the copper mine being worked here. I forgot about that. So how much do we actually get out of that? We get 65. Okay, you can't just put a mine down on top. You don't need to actually... where is it? You don't actually have to sort of clear the surface. You don't lose that. It just adds the extra 15 into the actual mine itself, which normally you'd only get 50. But it adds it on. So you got 65. So you don't get robbed of that. So that's okay. Where are the rest of them? Oh, there we go. Okay, what I mean is, if you click on one of these surface seam deposits or seam indicators, you can just get the 15 off there. You don't need to do that. You can just put a mine on top and you don't lose this 15. You just put a mine and it adds the extra 50 from the mine itself onto there. So it's 15, so you get 65. Alright, so someone else died of old age. Oh, he's going to get eaten. Or killed by a bandit raid. I've lost quite a few people to those bandit raids. That's why I put the palisade right round. Alright, so we're going to wait till autumn and we'll hopefully get these buildings finished and we can actually see what else we can build. Alright, so unfortunately we've had more than half of the field of barley affected by a disease. We've lost that. Couldn't come until waste time. So we need that straw. We need the straw. We don't need the grain so much, but we do need the straw. 4 straw. Well, I still got 4 straw. Obviously I'm not going to put anything on high priority. I've found out by testing basically, you don't want your people doing too many different jobs, especially during autumn. You need to get these crops off the field as quickly as possible. I really need to be using more grain though. So I'm going to put these onto high priority. It's just so to use up the grain. We can sell the bread. Well, it only gets us 1 sort of pebble, even though it takes quite a fair bit of processing. You've got to grow the crop, bring it in, put it into the mortar, crush it into a flour, and then bake it. That takes fuel as well on the fire. So we have the charcoal pit, which makes the charcoal from 3 logs at a time, but you get 6, obviously I showed you that. And the pit furnace takes copper. copper. Well, right now it's taking copper and 1 unit of charcoal to make copper. So it's copper ore. So it might have been a really good idea for me to have built an extra one of these, because something tells me I'm probably going to need it. But that takes the copper on, makes copper ingots. So where's the other copper being actually? So I know we've made at least 1 unit of copper already. I don't know what they've done with it. Unless I've kept it on them. Well, he's got 2 charcoal on him. Alright. I was hoping that this wouldn't happen. Unfortunately, sometimes it does happen, you lose your crops. Which is why I've got 3 fields worth of different types of crop. Not counting the flax, obviously, because that's the 4th. But you can't eat flax. So I don't think you can, anyway. Right, that's the workshop finished. So we've got sling, bow, fishing rod, a sled. So I actually made them inside the workshop now. And the cart. Obviously we need donkeys for that. There's a few hanging around, but it's not the primary thing. We also have cattle domestication as well. I think we shall do the fishing rod. We don't need any slings. As long as everyone's got a bow, I would think a sling is pretty much sort of, well, surplus to requirements, isn't it? Alright, let's change that because you've got overlapping. We've got composite bow as well. I'm pretty sure that's what the bandits are actually using. And we've got the metalsmith. Yeah, it's funny, we've got overlapping on some of this tech. And some of the outfits, like leather outfits, we still have to make here. I'll turn that off. I've got nothing to replace the flint axe or anything like that. Not right now. It's not as far as I know. Yes, we do. Got a copper spear, copper knife, copper axe, the copper sickle, and the copper pick. We shall put them all those onto continuous production. What do we actually need for that? A stick and 1 ingot of copper. So that's a lot of copper we're going to need. So we get 50 plus people. Once they don't all get one, it's about half. So we no longer need this. Doing any of these. I shall keep it though, and we shall continue to make. I mean, saying that, we've got. Saying that, I mean, we've got plenty of flint. It's a shame not to use it. Not to actually use it to do anything like this. They're still usable. Yeah, that's true. I still use them. I don't know what get any use out of it, because they're only for tools. Weapons maybe, but No, not the workshop, you pillock. What am I thinking? It's metallurgy. So I want the copper mine. Takes up 6 logs, so it's actually no different. Because if we continue to make flint tools, we could probably sell those. Let's see if it actually accepts them still. Yeah, can buy them. I mean, buy the bone tools. Got 7 more copper ore. Oh, we got a donkey. Just the one for now. I'm going to get the copper. Just as before with the flint. We'll try to save as much of our own resources as possible so we don't run out of them. We've got a ton of these. Not quite that much though. Although I don't know. Yeah, it'll only rot if we don't use it, so might as well sell it. What else? I'm tempted to sell some of that grain because that's going to go to waste as well. Ah, there we go. So we've got 10 copper acquired. Up to 47 knowledge points again. So I could just jump straight up into the Bronze Age. But I won't do that because it's cheating. Well, actually it's not cheating, I suppose. But, well, you know. That's cool, I like that. That is good. It's a big fishing rod though, isn't it? Oh, what am I talking about? Is anyone actually going to do that? Is anyone going to make me a fishing rod? Or are you all busy? Where's my donkey gone anyway? It's not gone anywhere. Is the answer to that question? Donkey. So we can... Oh, let's make the one. One cart. Where is everyone? No, it's right, they're out in the field, that's fine. So I was all taking the day off. Actually watch them making these things. Well, if you're hungry, go and get something to eat. We've got tons of it. So we can do it. Well, we'll leave the sleds to rot themselves, but we won't be replacing them. Right, so how far are we getting with this? It's just started on the cart. So what exactly? Yeah, 10 donkeys. So 20 sheep. We'll leave the limits as they are. Where's the fishing rods? Oh, fishing tools 50%. So we should be making like 25. What does fishing rod actually need? Ah, I see. So that's not the use for linen. I hope. Yeah, it's linen, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. So one linen reel, one reel of linen, and one stick. So what's the hook made of? Oh, don't ask that question. Don't ask that question. That's going too far. So where's that fishing rod gone? Who's got the fishing rod? activities down there, isn't it? Unproductive. Wandering around. Why is that? Dead. Well, that's an excuse. Recovering my mouth. That's the best excuse ever, that. I'm dead. Also, I can't do anything. There we go. So, resting. Resting. Alright, recovering my mouth. That's fine. Who's fishing? He's going after sheep. Must be Welsh. I didn't say that. Iron harvesting. You can't harvest now, it's winter. Yeah, it doesn't... That would be good as well. If you have a little symbol alongside them, just up here at the top left or right corner. Just to give you a little hint as to what they're doing. Otherwise, you've got to go through every flipping one of them like this. Oh, we'll have to see which one starts going fishing, I suppose. And I'll just take a look, see what animal's gone extinct. Mammoth. We didn't do that. Can't blame us for that. And the woolly rhino's gone extinct. Oh, poor things. What's going on? It's like a sheep. It's like a sheep motorway. What's going on? Oh, and a pig. There we go. Let's not say about the pig. It's just gloss over that. Yeah. So, not a great deal to actually add on, considering how much effort it takes to get to this age. We got a cart. Is that a boat? No. Look like it from here. So we've got a cart. We've got a fishing rod. That's basically it. All you get for this building. You got to keep the crafter for the leather. Yeah, the crafter. We've already got the sled, but now you can make the sled inside the building. Why would you need that when you've got the cart? It requires 4 sticks, 4 logs and 4 leather. We've got 13 leather, we've got plenty of sticks and plenty of logs, so why is nobody doing this? Guess what I'm going to do? Just that one. Just that one single thing. So we've got the copper tools. And that's really it. We don't have any new weapons. Or do we? Do we have anything new? Nope, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Again, there's nothing new there either. So that's pretty disappointing. I was hoping to be able to make some... well, something at least. Metallurgy, tin mine. Requires bonds though. Again, iron mine obviously requires iron. We've got blacksmith and we've got the bloomery. Yeah. I suppose copper tools last longer than flint, but we can still make the flint ones. We've got tons of flint. Are we even collecting the flint anymore? Yeah, I don't know. But we shall have to stop. So I'm going to put the limits down for... if we're not using them, we're not making them, we're not storing it, I suppose. We need stone still, so I'll bring that down. Just down to 10. Alright, never mind. Let's let them get on with it. Okay, so survive the winter. That's another point. So I've got 48, but that's not important. What is important, this cart still hasn't been finished. We ran out of straw partway through winter, but then they can be fed grain. So I've already explained at the beginning of the video. %. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to pull that back down to standard. I can't see the point putting this on continuous build because we would have the donkeys. There's not much point wasting the logs and the other materials. So they're actually putting it together. Well, he's not happy either. Alright, so he seems to be putting it together, alright. We've got the two wheels. So this will be our first cart. It's pretty good though. But yeah, I don't see any reason why we need to put these on continuous build. The sleds I can understand, but obviously if you've got carts, why would you want sleds? I suppose it's like a secondary sort of short range, easier way of getting a bulk amount of items to one place, from one place to another. I see he finished that, or has he just wandered off for a drink? He's good. I don't believe it. These people, honestly. Alright, high priority. Someone else come and finish this off, because this is getting a bit silly. Come on. Going to Oak. Oh, you know, you're coming in and finishing this thing off. So you can direct them, but only very limited amounts of things. Oh, good grief, got the trader now. Now let's handle the trader first. Oh, another donkey. Alright, let's get another donkey. Get that straw as well. We keep running out of straw, obviously, because one of our crops, fields, well, more than half actually, was completely decimated by disease. We don't want flint sickles. Oh, we don't want that copper. Definitely. That's nice. That's 9 more copper. So if you concentrate on one single thing, you can actually, well, not one thing, but one main thing you can actually use a lot of, like with our wool. You can pretty much buy what you need in. And we don't need that much wool. Each wool makes 1 wool cloth, and each wool cloth makes 2 outfits. So you just don't need that much. Give it some of this grain as well. So we're going to get a donkey, 3 straw, and 9 copper ore. Brilliant. Alright, let's go. Let's go back and watch this chap put this together. He's almost finished it. First structure, cart. So now what? Oh wow, look how much stuff you can put in it. 12. That's twice the amount of stuff you can put into a sled. Oh, the donkey's coming as well. Oh, it's like it's an auto part. That's brilliant. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where? Ah. Okay. He's going to sled. He's going to metalsmith. So, what happens with the donkey then? Does someone have to just come and collect it? And I suppose that's how it works. Oh, I've got a raider attack. What fun. Where they coming? Oh, you are joking. Alright, what have they got as weapons though? They've got bows. There we go. We've got copper spear. Flint spear. Bone spear. He's got an axe. And he's got a sling. We've got bows. Come on, people, move your backsides off the fields. What are we supposed to do with that lot? Anyone manning these oh, excellent, excellent. Alright. They don't bother with the haystacks, so that's a good thing. Or the religious buildings. So I'm pretty sure some of these were using copper tools, well, copper weapons before. Come on, people, move! Well, get on with it! Good grief, you got a time to do everything. Oi, dipsticks! Oh! Good grief! What's wrong with you all? You can see what they're doing. Yeah, so much damage they've caused. They do a lot of damage, so we do need masonry technology as soon as possible, but that's in the very last tech window, tree, whatever you want to call it. What's that? And that couldn't come at the worst possible time, spring. We need to plant the next load of crops. I don't know. They seem to time it pretty well, don't they? Just coming to the end of spring. And somebody's using the donkey at last. Where's he going with it? He's going to get flint, which we don't actually need anymore. Ah, dear me. Well, you go to the copper mine and get copper. I'm thinking maybe I should just stop collecting flint. Actually, no, we won't. We can sell it. Oh, like I said, so that's fine. Okay, right, let's let them carry on. Okay, we'll just come up to the end of autumn. We've got a trader. They have this time taken all the crops in, as all healthy. So we've got 68 straw. But if he's got any more, sorry, she's got any more, oh, commission is high. Oh, good grief. Oh, dear me. Now, one of the donkeys we've got is an old male, but unfortunately, it's actually selling goats. So the older donkey isn't quite as much use, but I'm not seeing any problems with it. So I'm going to sell grain. 27. Might as well sell it. I mean, we can't use it all. But 27. I'm not buying flint tools. Saying that we've got quite a few copper tools as well now. Got copper knife, copper spear, copper pick, copper sickle. Oh, okay, alright. But there's only one. Alright, never mind. So I've got 6 copper ore for 27 grain. We have 164. That's just for sale. We've actually got 216. So what else do we have? Yeah, they don't seem to be utilising the donkey and cart very effectively either. The 2 pigs. Yeah, as soon as you get donkey and cart technology, the trader starts to appear with the donkey and a cart themselves. That's a bit weird. Even though the bandits were using more advanced weapons before we actually advanced ourselves. So we're probably hard playing catch up. We'll seal this off now. If it actually lets me. Yeah, it's a bit awkward. Let's look where the writing seems to appear as well. Will that let me draw that across to there? Oh, there we go. Phew. Because sometimes you can get gaps in them where it won't let you place it. And it gets rather tedious. Let's put the camera down a little bit. Looks like sled's been left there for quite some time. I don't know why. So what have we got here? It's one of the reasons why I wanted a palisade, because the animals can't escape up the farm. And it makes it easier capturing animals as well. Capture those. So we don't go hunting anymore. We don't need to. So we've had that cart for about 2 winters. And it's down to 83%. Which isn't too bad. Are they bears? Yep, that's a bear. We don't want them. Alright, so I found a young male donkey. We'll get that one. I don't want to capture too many though. Young female. Get one male, one female. They're not too far away, so it shouldn't take too long to get them. Alright, so just entered autumn. So it's doing fine. Gone up in meat. I've got another 3 sheep, so back up to 23, so one's just been slaughtered. There we go. I've got the 4 donkeys, only got 3 carts. I've got 1 raw leather, 1 raw skin. I think I need to shut down dry skin manufacturing for a while at least. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. They seem to be going to the dry skin, the skin racks. Well, the skin rack, there's only one. No. Good grief, you can't turn it off now. Oh, 3 more sheep. Crikey. They're busy. Anyway, I don't really know what to do as far as the leather's concerned. It seems to be favouring the dry skin, the actual skin rack, rather than the tanner. Yeah, one of the things we do need bows. We've got 28 of the damn things. See, the problem is, if I put this on priority, it will ignore this completely. But if I don't, these are going to do 2 at a time. That's the problem. You've got twice as much capacity as you have with the tanner. So I suppose... Someone just died. Old age. Oh, that's a bonus. Back on to 53 people. Right, so I think I knew... Yeah, I think I better do another tanner. That we increase the capacity by, well, double it, don't we? Try and place it as close as possible to the other one. I actually notice it's better if you just do 2 of something rather than trying to put 1 on priority, because then it tends to mess up the way the AI seems to be sort of managing the settlement. That's why I built the other 2 food dryers here. These food cures. It seems to balance it better when you do that. It doesn't really cost you much. It's 1 log and 3 sticks. I mean, that's got 39 logs and 71 sticks, and they're not going to run out of them because the trees keep growing back. Did I not put that on to be chopped? No, I didn't, did I? Right, I'm going to cancel that. I don't need that being removed, not just yet. Of course, it is automatic because I've got something here. Work zone, work area. If I can click on it, which I can't. There we go. But we are limited to 40 logs still. We're at 41. Alright, so we've got the, yeah, the load pile is actually cleared away. I've actually got at least one log pile that I know of. And one rock pile over here. There we go. And that is full. Which is fine. What is that? Oh, storing charcoal over here. Why are you storing charcoal? Oh, never mind. Don't ask. Don't ask. Makes no sense. Got 3 charcoal there. 3 charcoal there. But I suppose we might need it over here at some point. At some point. I don't know when. So flintstone. I'm going to turn charcoal off that. The other stuff I don't mind. You know, the copper, the tin, and the iron. Once you start getting tin and iron, that is. So we have got the rock pile over there. Yep, we have got a rock pile. We'll turn that off as well. So I'm going to move this. Where do I move it to though, really? Ah, I know. Move them to there. Why not? I'm going to recycle all of these. And I mean all of them except the rock piles for now. So I'm going to put another 2. That's fine. I'm going to put 2 wood piles. It's quite a decent space. You can't build anything here because it's just not level enough. So copper ore can be stored there. So I'm going to put the wood. I don't want to spread out too far though. I'll put the 2 down for now and I'll put a rock pile. Storage rock pile. I'll put it as close to... No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Alright. About there, maybe? Can't put it there. It'd be quite efficient if I put it there. Because then the ore comes straight from that particular mine. I've got 59 left in it, so it's hardly been touched really. And I'm hoping once we go unlock the next load of tech, once we get to it, we can go deeper. But that's not confirmed. I don't really know whether that's even possible. It probably isn't. So I want to move these, at least one of these rock piles, in fact both rock piles actually, and just start the copper ore for now at least. Ah, it's a shame I can't fit there, oh, damn it. That's going to be with the main avenue, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh, good grief, I knew this would happen. Where do I put it? Where do I put it? We've got a rock pile there anyway. I'll put it there. Invalid location. That's because once recycle. Once she's recycled that, we can place this down. Come on, hurry up. Alright, there we go. Once that's built, we shall designate it just for putting the copper, tin and iron ore. It's not especially just to increase the population of the animals. And we still can't place it. Damn it. Yes we can. We can place it there, but not there. Yeah. It's uneven ground, isn't it? Well, can't do anything about that. 2 logs, 4 sticks, 8 mud and 4 straws. 4 straws? 4 lots of straw. Alright, it's come up to midwinter. I've got a trader. The stable's been finished. That's just so we don't lose any animals if they go over the population before we actually get to slaughter them. That's the only reason why I put the extra stable down there. He's still trying to sell us flint. He's got 6 copper knives. We'll take the copper ore. We don't need any more livestock. That is something we don't need. Our wool reserves are coming back up, because I did sell like half of it. So I think we'll get rid of some grain. Not a great deal though. That barely scratches what we've actually got in reserve. But there's nothing else we really need. I don't really want to go sort of filling up the stores with things we just don't need. And that seems to have worked. Putting another tanner down, so we've now got 2. Seems to have alleviated the shortage of leather. But time will tell. All the crops got taken in. And have all been collected, except a handful of them. Going to get straw. So he's got 3 slots. Let's see if he actually picks up 3 lots of crop. Although I failed to see exactly where he would pick those other 2 up. He's going to drink. He's going to go and drink from the river, isn't he? Yeah, come on, let's get a move on. Obviously somebody else could have been earmarked and told to come and collect this stuff, but he's got 2 slots free. We don't really need grain though, do we? You can't tell them to drop anything. Damn. So they do collect it eventually. Eventually. It's got 58 straw. But we need this. Yeah, there's quite a few. There's 3 buildings here. I need repairing. 1 hut needs repairing. That's not too bad. Alright. Alright, that's how the winter survived. We've got 54. So we gained a few people and we lost at least 1 or 2. I'll wait till it gets about 58, 59 and I'm going to build another hut. So 84% welfare, 290 prestige. Plenty. Got 3 goats. Still 4 donkeys, 20 sheep, 10 pigs. Alright, so that's not too bad. Got plenty of male adults and female adults. Got plenty of adults. We've got a few children. Wow, so one has just come of age. Excellent. So we've got quite a few elderly though. Alright, so we've lost a donkey. So the donkey's been slaughtered. So we're not going to be able to utilise this fourth cart that we're going to be building. But I was expecting them to have bred, but unfortunately they haven't done. I'm on to 70 fine welfare. That seems to be rather fluctuating. It seems a bit sort of up and down at random rates. I don't seem to get. I mean, if you've got a few sad people because they've been out in the fields, they'll be a little bit sad, so your welfare will go down. But as soon as I go to one of the religious buildings, the stone circle especially, they come right back up to 90+%. So you can't really take much notice of this. All that, 288, because that again is a measurement of your population, buildings and technology. So they've not changed, although we have lost a bit of population I suppose, but not that much. Not that much at all. Alright, so I found two, no, actually I found 3 young donkeys. I'm only going to capture 2 of them though. Both of them are, well, all 3 of them are actually young females. Unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to breed with them. Piggies. Don't need any more of those. I've got wolves. We're quite a distance away. Not too far. But we are still a fair distance, so I only want one individual to come up here. So not too far away as you can see, but it's far enough. And it is nearly summer, so they've got plenty of time to get out there. I can tell, I think that cart still needs 2. Yeah, we've got 2 leather there. So as soon as anyone gets the well, can be actually bothered to, they can bring the 2 leather and they can get that extra cart finished. Hopefully. Alright, so midsummer, and we have 5 donkeys now. So I've got those extra, well, there's 2. So I've got the extra 2 donkeys. I've got 1 leather. We have 4 carts. So I've got the 3 goats. Looking good. Yeah, still building sleds. But they get up to a certain point. Oh, wait a minute, no they don't. We're building endlessly amounts, aren't we? Yeah. Gonna hold that. I would say 50% of the population should be enough. Yeah, the thing about doing that, when you get a large population, if you get a population boost, that would be 25 sleds, wouldn't it, for 50 people, or thereabouts? But some of those people might be children. They don't tend to they don't tend to sort of last you as long as a cart. We'll limit that to 5 carts for now. And how many sleds? I think 20 sleds is plenty. Even for a population of 54 people. That's what I'm thinking. That should be enough. I'm pretty sure that should be enough. I hope it's enough anyway. We'd have the leather anyway to build that many. Do one more cart, but the carts, yeah, like I said, the carts last longer than the sleds anyway. But we shall see. We'll have to keep. You can always go back to it and just sort of tweak it a little bit. Put a specific amount in, or maybe a percentage. But we'll leave it as it is for now. Alright, so into autumn. I've not got them doing anything else except obviously the leather, the tanning. But without raw skin, which we're not getting a fantastic amount of, simply because we're not going hunting, we're relying on livestock. So I may expand the livestock farm and try and get some cattle, maybe. Might be a good idea. Let's take a look at the cattle. On the info panel. Domesticated animals. Yes, we get 2 skin for each cattle, each cow. We get 2 milk as well. 6 meat and 2 bones. Anyway, it's mid-autumn. And I've brought the crops in already, so we could really put another field down. So I could move this field of flax. We have got a trader coming in now. So I want to move the flax. What do we put down there? We've got rye. And rye produces straw. Oh, typical. So we can't put a bloody field down there. Good grief. Oh, it's only one. It's only one square, I suppose. We've got barley. We've got emmer, einkorn, and rye. And now we have the trader. Oh, ready to attack. Alright. It pauses when you go into the trader's space anyway. Trader's screen. And the goat. Goat, not donkey. We don't need straw, but we'll get it anyway. Now we can get rid of the grain. Might as well just sell it. They don't seem to be making much bread out of it, nice for sure. So we shall sell it. Alright, red alert. Oh, is that all? Oh, good grief. So we've got quite a large group now. Oh my god, that is quite a few. Those. This is what's done to me before. Alright, people, come on. This time. I don't want him, do I? Where's he going? Oh, stop messing around. Get on with it. Kill him. Is that it? Yeah, I mean, look at the damage, of course, of the tower. They've just about destroyed it. And that one's not far off. So actually, they hop out of them once they get damaged too much. They hop out of them. And then you've got no defense whatsoever in that area. That's why I built them so close together. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But these outcroppings do seem to hold them. But not for very long. Alright, nothing else to do. Let's leave it to them. Alright, so it looks like we have our first new animal as a donkey. So first new donkey. So donkeys actually starting to breed. And the sheep are, well, obviously they've been breeding anyway. We've got 6 donkeys now. Because it'll be a young one, so I'll have to wait until it grows up so I can actually hitch it to a cart. But I'm going to leave it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it as what we have right now. What's the limit we've got on? I think it's 6. Was it 5? Yeah, it's 5. We'll leave it as 5. So at least 2 of those was actually young, so we might have 1 or more carts hanging around, not actually being utilised. We might have. We've still got the sled there. Yeah, we've got the 5 carts anyway. No, we haven't. We've got 4. It's at 94%, so right, nothing else to really do. Just leave them to it, and it's just coming to winter. Alright, so another winter survived. Back up to 55 population. So I'll put some rock piles on it. I've actually designated this all to be cleared. Eventually. I think I figured something out as well. I don't think the limits that you can put in the limit menu. I don't think it's a universal limit. It's a limit for each store. Because it's just cleared. We haven't used any stone. We don't use any stone right now. We've got no masonry technology. But the stone that was here has now been cleared. That has not been cleared though. Well, not even touched. Whoa, that was close. Whoa, sheep struck by lightning. Does that mean you'd have to cook it? Right, all but charcoal. We don't need flint, so I won't bother storing flint. Although saying that, we still need flint. Yeah, we can still use flint. So everything but charcoal. Charcoal, I want... The devils? Oh, sticks. Yeah, that's fine. So storing charcoal in these. Just want to make sure that these 2 piles are actually for feeding these. Ooh, what's he doing? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, he's breathing into that. You see that? That's interesting. Let's He's made himself a copper pick. So he is smelting copper. Just think there's actually another one. That's 2 sheep to lightning now we've lost. Crafting copper. That's good, that. I like that. Yeah. So I suppose that replaces the bellows. Well, not replaces. That's like the crude way of getting extra air into the. Gotta be careful you don't breathe in, I suppose, because there's no such thing as valves back then. If you breathed in, you'd breathe in a lot of hot air, and you'd probably burn your lungs. Which is probably why a blacksmith wouldn't do that. He'd have a bellows, wouldn't he? Right, so we've got 55 population. So we've got quite an... it's still split half and half between adult male and female and elderly male and females. With a few children. 11. 6 boys and 5 girls. We've got 7 donkeys now. Good grief. A good idea to put the extra... Yeah, 43. We've got capacity for 50 animals. So yeah, it's good if I did build that extra stable. But that's nice. It's nice to see that the donkeys are starting to give us a bit of return. The pigs have been, and the sheep certainly have been, but the goats still are only at 3. No new goats have actually been born. So that's probably because they're all female, probably. But like I said, we're going to be moving up to cattle. As soon as I can find any aurochs, or aurochs, whatever you call them. That's an adult one. It's the only one we've got. So I'll see if we can find some more. One's not too far away from the settlement. Okay, so I got some cattle. We've got 6 cattle. We've got 11 pigs, 20 sheep. We've got 18 meat. And the population did reach about 90. But during winter, we had a few starvations. We just could not produce enough food. Yet we had a massive surplus before we entered winter, over 100 meat. But it just don't seem to be prioritising the correct things. So I've put the mortar and pestle, both the mortar and pestle on both campfires on high priority. To try and get them to bake more bread, but they just don't seem to be doing anything. They've only just started. During winter, they was actually just stood around, doing absolutely nothing, and just letting the food just go to waste. It's almost like the game has this level where you can only reach a particular level of population for a particular era. Once you reach that limit, it shuts off. It won't let you go any higher. Because we could just basically increase population far higher than we have. We had over 200 grain, and this wasn't making any bread with it, just like they are now. So I'm thinking maybe you need more mortars and more fires to bake more bread. Obviously we can't force the animals to breed, but what we can do is limit them to about 5 in population. But then we don't get as much milk. So I've increased the I've increased the production limit for bread to 100. Trying to alleviate that problem. Fish to 30. Meat, absolutely unlimited, obviously. I might increase that to unlimited. I suppose if I have too many things on unlimited, it will take more people away. Yeah, that's true. Someone else just died. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of grain, yet there wasn't making bread. Died of starvation. I mean, how the heck is people... how do you get people dying of starvation? How does that happen? That's impossible. Dry fish and cured meat. Okay, I don't think there's nothing really keeping us back from the next stage. So we'll see what we're gonna do. See how well we can do in the next stage, which is the Bronze Age. Okay, right, we're gonna advance to the next stage. Nothing else to do. We're gonna suffer if we don't. So plenty of tin up there, so we're gonna advance. We've still got 65. So we get the tech there. That's 10. That's 10. And that's 10. Alright, so we unlocked all of the tech in the Bronze Age as well. So we have smelting, masonry. This is where we need stone. Sword making. I'd rather use a bow myself, but brewing increases morale. Horse domestication. We've got plenty of horses wandering around. In fact, we've got a number of horses inside the palaces, so that's fine. Composite bows. It's the most effective hunting weapon. Alright, so that's the end of this section of this video. The next episode we will advance into the Bronze Age, see exactly what we can build, how far we can push the population up. It's still rather on a knife edge when it comes to supply of food though. We'll see what we can do in the next episode. Alright, thank you for watching. Join me for the next episode. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the videos, don't forget to click like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget we have Facebook and Twitter. You find links to those two websites on the banner on the front page for the main channel. Alright, so thank you again for watching, and take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.